Be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. It's a good deal and helps support the show. What is up, Planeswalkers? Theoric 6 back with some more Magic the Gathering Arena in my melon shirt, salmon shirt, who knows. Today we're playing some more best of 3. I've been having a lot of fun playing best of 3, so we're going to play some more best of 3. This is in standard, not historic, and this is a deck that was piloted by Gavin Bennett, not sure. This was a few days ago at this point, but it's a Command the Dreadhorde deck. I didn't mean to click that. It's a Command the Dreadhorde deck, and I feel like I haven't seen one of those in a long time, and frankly, I used to hate this card. I used to hate this deck because it would crush my Bull's control, but I'm very curious as to how it's going to do in this metagame, so I decided, let's play it. Now, as I usually do with decks that I wholesale utilize, let's say, I try not to change too many things, so I didn't change anything here. We've got Charming Prince, which is fantastic because, one, it blinks some of our nice other ETB cards, Basilica Bell-Haunt, Elite Guardmage, Fblthp, all those quite nice. Can scry as an early drop play. If we're going against something like aggro, we can scry first, we can gain life. Any of those things are nice. And of course, it gains life. Fblthp draws us more through our deck, always nice. 2 Thought Erasures. It's only 2, but there are 2 more on the sideboard. I think that's a fine split. You're not going to always need or want Thought Erasure, and Thought Erasure is definitely better when you're on the play as opposed to on the draw. So I think this is totally reasonable as a 2 of, even though I'm so used to playing 4. 2 Tyrant Scorn. Look, it deals with aggressive decks. I think that's pretty necessary. 2 Murderous Riders. Fantastic way to kill a thing. What can I say? 4 Teferi Time Relives. Now I know, people don't like Teferi, but frankly, Teferi in this deck feels less awful? Maybe? Yes? Maybe? Who knows? Regardless, I'm sick of all the nonsense going around. Playing shit in instant speed. Fuck you guys. Now, we're gonna make it so they can't flash in their Ember Cleaves. They can't play flash at all. Fuck those decks. I hate them. And sometimes we can just plus and, you know, Kai's Wrath at the end of turn. Or fucking Command the Dreadhorde. All those quite nice. 4 Elite Guardmages. This thing is a flyer, which can by itself just kill your opponent by chipping down. It gains you a life. It draws you a card. It's fucking good. Basilica Bell-Haunt is like the opposite of Elite Guardmage, except it's a little bit harder to cash out. Gains you life, and your opponent discards a card. Cool. It's a little bit bigger, but it doesn't fly. It also costs a little bit more. 3 Kai's Wrath. It blows the world up. We don't really care too much about our own creatures dying, even though we have a decent number of creatures, 17. That is a pretty sizable amount for a control deck, frankly. I guess this could be mid-range, but we don't really care. 1, it gains us more life, and 2, we plan on getting things back. 1 Kenrith. Notably, there is no way for us to produce any mana that is not white, blue, or black. But what's nice is white will gain us a bunch of life. Very helpful. Blue lets us draw cards, or I guess potentially force our opponent to draw too many cards. And then, of course, we can reanimate a thing every turn, which is not bad. So Kenrith, totally fine. 2 Planar Cleansings. When our opponent just has too many non-creature things that we really want to blow the hell up, we can cleanse that shit. 3 Command the Dreadhorde is kind of the reason we're playing this deck. We can just get from either graveyard any number of creatures and or planeswalkers, and it just deals that much damage to us. Now, notably, a lot of our cards are going to gain us life back close-ish, or in this case, more than what we put in. So, for example, we get a Charming Prince back. We're going to lose 2 from it, but we're also going to gain 3. These 2, we're going to gain 3, but lose 4. It is important to note that those triggers have to go on the stack and then resolve, okay? So you still need to not put yourself to 0, but you can put yourself really low, and you'll come back. 1 Liliana. Liliana's fantastic. 1, she commands the Dreadhorde. How do you not have Dreadhorde General? And then, of course, she just does all the things we want, and she's a really good win con. This is our mana base. We have a nice Castle Ardenvale, and then this stuff. Our mana base, 2 Devout Decrees, gets rid of that red-black nonsense. 1 Disenchant. A lot of artifacts, a lot of enchantments going around. Ember Cleave, Fires, and Oven, to just name a few. I guess technically I could even name Tree, the henge. Aether Gust, Red Glean, screw you. Red green. 4 Disdainful Strokes. When we're dealing with big decks, this is what we want. Thought Erasures comes in against those other like value matchups, or if you're just on the play against certain decks, you are going to want this. 1 Cry the Canarium helps against those super low to the ground aggro decks. to Kaya also does the same thing. It helps against those really low to the ground aggro decks that play a lot of 1-ofs, and play a lot of creatures that you can exile from the board, or if they're in the graveyard already, you can start gaining life from them. Very fantastic. Ethereal Absolution. Another reason that I wanted to play this, to be honest, is there's an Ethereal Absolution in the sideboard. I don't know when exactly I'm going to bring this card in, but when I do, I plan on having fun. So let us hop into traditional standard ranked. Goodness. I've not practiced any with this because I've had other things to do. Should open Twitter. So many things have like been announced. The Pokemon thing, which has a lot of people up in arms. I will say, so the Pokemon Company, I believe, has stated that they aren't doing a Sword and Shield like sequel, right? There's not going to be an Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon type thing. Since that's the case, I'm comparing it more to like paying $40 up front and then for like Sun and Moon, Sun or Moon, whatever, and then an additional $40 later to get Ultra, right? Technically, you could just wait for the Ultra version, but that is a little lame because then you can't get the initial experience. This hand's fine because we have double Charming Prince, and Charming Prince lets us scry. And then this lets us scry. We have Temple of Scrylance. So are you playing Gruul? Are you just a Teferi lover and playing Gruul? That's my expectation. Nope, just complete Subversion. Okay. Want to land, obviously. That's a Thought Erasure. I don't want it. But yeah, I can just play this and then scry. I do have a Kaya's Wrath, which is nice. So if their board gets chunky, I can get rid of it. Don't know if this is mono black yet. Oh, it's knights, kinda? Well, that's just a little confusing. Obviously, gonna scry here. Alright, you go away, I'll keep you on top. And I'll draw this. Next turn, if I have to, I can play another Charming Prince. We essentially just need to make sure we make it to Kaya's Wrath, and we should be able to. I'm gonna block. Like, it is just 2 damage I'm getting rid of, so I'm totally fine with that. Although I guess technically they might be incentivized to play that again. Drillbit gets rid of Kaya's Wrath. So that's unfortunate. The Bell-Haunt can still be a pretty big help, though. There's no way Kaya's Wrath is not the pick here. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to play this tapped. Charming Prince, I don't need to scry anymore, so I'm actually just going to gain life. Cool. This is another card I can just play. Alright, well. But yeah, so I compare the 40 and 40 to, instead of it, it's just 60 for the initial purchase, which I still think is too much. I think Sword and Shield should have been $50, because I don't think it's worth the full price tag, but I do think it's worth at least a little bit more than usual. I'll block one, and they have to either let that one die. Well, I guess they could have some fucking Evercleave nonsense. I hate that card so much. Just things with flash that should not have flash. So I could really use another one of my board wipes. Not another one of my board wipes. Unfortunate. Bell-Haunt. So I can play Guardmage, or I can play Bell-Haunt. I guess I'm gonna play Bell-Haunt to make them get rid of something. Fuck. I need a blue, so I have to play Guardmage here. Because I need to make sure I have a blue in play. That is unfortunate. Just awful. Awful play from me. 100%. Would it be better to play this or just Tyrant Scorn at instant speed, though? Shut up. Oh, yeah, Guardmage. Losing that Kai's Wrath was pretty just... Oh, okay. I might still be okay. We'll have to see. But yeah, $60 up front and then the $30 for the extra content. And I do kind of see it, to me at least, I don't love how little the... there's no reason to block anything but this. Right? If they pump this, it becomes a 6... oh, fuck, I would die. So I have to block this. Yeah, I have to block that. So I block maximum of 3. Yeah, because if they pump this at 6, and I fucking die. 12, yeah. Well, man, wish I didn't lose that Kai's Wrath. Okay, so they still do it. That's fine. Oh, wait, am I still dead? No. 3, 9... No, okay, I'll be at 1. Why can't I do base math? Whatever. It's fine. Yup. 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 Nope. I think Thought Erasure is just too slow. Kenrith can fuck off. Never getting those off. Do I want Disenchant, though? I don't know if I want Disenchant. I might actually just want Ethereal Absolution in this, but I'm not sure. Yeah, that's hard. Disenchant does kind of fuck me. I think I'm going to take the... Disenchant is just real bad if they don't have Embercleave, though. They always have Embercleave. What am I talking about? Yeah, I'm disappointed with the amount of endgame in OG Sword and Shield, but frankly I think the way they did things was poor, and I think if they didn't have so much bad press already from Dexit, I do think that people would be taking this, like, I don't know if they'd be taking it positively, but I think they'd be taking it more positively, because frankly it is functionally the same as releasing a Game Plus version, right? Releasing an Emerald, releasing a Platinum, etc., etc. I think I didn't play Black and White or Black and White 2, but from what I've heard, that Black and White 2 felt like a real, true sequel, so I can't really equate it to that. My opponent really deciding on how they're going to sideboard here. Wizards, why do you remove the music during this phase? Just seems rude. Anyway, yeah, I'm excited is too strong of a word. I am looking forward to the update. I do think it's gonna be fun. Landorus is coming back, which is not fun, but whatever. Nope. I have double Kai's Wrath. Let us Temple of Scrylance. Sure. I'll keep it Teferi. Teferi can slow fools down. I mean, he even says it. Let's slow this down. Let's play a Grave tapped. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. Sure, you're getting bounced.
Let's slow this down. Here.
Yeah, let's slow this down. Got Charming Prince, that's very nice, because I can actually play it. I can play this tapped, play a Charming Prince, scry 2. Try and make sure I can get some good stuff. Gonna play a 1-drop. Nope. Teferi's going to die next turn, but I think that's fine. I think I got the utility out of him. I'm gonna play Charming Prince first because, well, I can just scry both to the bottom, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm still gonna play Charming Prince first. I don't want to scry. I'll take a cry. Yeah, so I guess the plan is just to not ever let them have anything. Yeah. And I'll draw the cry. My opponent can drill bit me. Drill bit, obviously, not the best thing to deal with, just because of the fact that they'll know not to play into my wraths. But they can only do so well playing into them. We also got more not arena. We need more arena news, frankly. We need like a timeline, because like they talked about human bots, that still hasn't been a thing. They talked about chatting with friends, that hasn't been a thing. It's weird that you drill bit that after you play Knight. So my assumption is they're going to take the cry because, well, I don't know if it doesn't matter what they take. I have fucking 2 extras. See if I give a fuck. They take the cry. I think that's correct. I assume we're going to kill Teferi. Yep, yep. Oh, Bell-Haunt. I don't need to play this yet. Go back to 20, make you discard. So I know at the bottom of my library is a Liliana. I also know there's another Fabled Passage, but I do think I want to shuffle that Liliana back in so that I'm more likely to get the Liliana. We'll take triple blue, only double white. We'll take a white source. No attacks. Now I can double block on that if I want. Another Bell-Haunt. Love it. Yeah, we can double block on the Stormfist Crusader. They could play Embercleave on it. It'd be a 3/3, so it could kill my Basilica Bell-Haunt, but it would still die, so I don't give a fuck. Yeah, no, I don't care. Another drill bit. How dare you? Right. Take. Well, I guess they choose an online. They might take Bell-Haunt. No, they took Kai's Wrath. Alright, that's fine with me. I'm just gonna double block the Stormfist Crusader. I hate Wizards. This needs to change. I can't do this because for some reason I have to click 1 and then it will say I need more blockers. That shit needs to change. That's awful UI. Awful. Or I guess that's UX. I don't know. Put on Stormfist Crusader. That's fine. It still dies. Play another Bell-Haunt. I'm just gonna play another Bell-Haunt. Damn, I was hoping they hit a second Embercleave. I assume they're just going to equip Embercleave. It costs 3 to equip, right? Yeah. I assume they're just going to equip Embercleave. Maybe I'm not supposed to take out all of my Command the Dreadhordes, even against aggro. Fervent Champion, sure. You can't really attack with that, though. Okay, I blocked this. I assume it dies. Ah, okay. Well, that's fine, because now I'm gonna get the 3-for-1 that I wanted. So, like, even if I don't draw great, I still get a 3-for-1. Unless, okay, I was about to say. I'm not loving the amount of... I think that's all of my Fabled Passages, isn't it? 1, 2... No, I guess it's not. It's just 3. I don't think it actually matters. Let's get... I meant to get the island, but it's fine. Alright, go away. Now, they might have another Black Knights Paragon, which would be bad. Shit. Of course they have exactly Black Knights Paragon. So that's going to be 8 damage. That I can't do anything about. Gutter Bones, sure. Can I draw any non-lands? Game, why have you forsaken me? And that one? The utter disrespect. How rude. Well, I was lowering my curve. Maybe I should have decreased the number of lands in deck. It's possible. Not sure, but it's definitely possible. No. Sure. I guess I'll get rid of Planar Cleansing. I'll get rid of Command the Dreadhorde. I don't know what my opponent's playing. I'm second, so. Is everyone playing the same deck? Is that what's happening? I feel like this is what happening. Is what happening, really? I speak bueno English. Alright, just gonna go ahead and play this and play it to Teferi next turn. Just bounce a single card. Okay, I'm gonna bounce this card specifically. Can I get it?
This isn't a fight you can win.
What does it take for a motherfucker to get Kai's Wrath around here?
Don't worry, I got this.
That's not a Kai's Wrath. I'm waiting for them to be like, fuck it, cast Embercleave instead. You're actually gonna say fuck it and cast Embercleave instead. That feels like an Embercleave on the Gutter Bones. I'm waiting for it, opponent. Oh my gosh, it didn't happen. Alright, cool. Oh, Kai's Wrath. You don't know how much I love you. The issue is I need to draw, I don't know, something good next turn? Okay. That's fine, this is fine. They might just play Gutterbones again. No, playing Spawn, okay. This is not a good card. This is not what I wanted to see, you fucking asshole. So I'm gonna be going down 9-4. I'm gonna be at 4. I'm dead to Embercleave. Whatever. Oh my gosh. Embercleave didn't happen. I'm watching you. They did nothing. Fuck. Well, I have no life gain cards anywhere to be seen. Technically this is thinning. 3 white. I'll get a blue source. I have blue in my hand. I'll just get another black source, I guess. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna blow up the world. If my opponent has Hasty Boy, oh, fuck off. If Hasty Boy and or Embercleave. I am at 1. That costs, so 5 total lands? Oh shit, okay, I can activate this. Okay. We're potentially okay. The second one is fine. As long as they, once again, don't have Embercleave. Or another haste creature. No. No. Oh, this video's it reminds me of remind me of a girl that I once knew. See your face whenever I look at you. Won't believe all of the things she put me through. This is why I just can't get with you. Let's gonna drop like 2 of these things. Let's keep Kenrith around actually. Thought Erasure, probably still good. Maybe Teferi's isn't as strong. Well, no, Teferi's means fuck Embercleave. I have 26 lands, right? Yeah, 26 lands. We're at a 3.3 average now. Can I afford to drop down 1? I don't know. Fuck Command the Dreadhorde though. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like I was saying something. Oh, right. New Magic Legends news, not an MMO. It's an ARPG. Kind of like Diablo or Path of Exile. This is in okay hands. I will accept this hand. I'll play a Watery Grave into a Swamp into a Castle Ardenvale. And hope all things are just in the world. See what I did there? There's some new shit called like Magic Slash or some shit. I don't fucking know what it was. We'll just play a Fblthp. Get to draw a card, always nice. Draw a land, which is fine. We just play this instead of the Ardenvale. It's functional the same, except we get a duel. I block all day. I'm gonna kill that on my turn because I don't want to take any damage, especially since it could damage me into a cheap drill bit. Next turn, I can play Ardenvale into Basilica Bell-Haunt into Kenrith. So, fuck you. Full value. Alright, well, buy Bell-Haunt. Yup. That's fine. Do I just play this Watery Grave tapped? Or I can play Fabled Passage. I don't actually know. My opponent knows all the cards in my hand, so... I think I'm just going to Fabled Passage for a plane, so I can activate Ardenvale once the time comes. It also technically thins my deck very slightly, so... Technically. Rotting Regisaur. Do I want... So I can play Kenrith. Wrath doesn't seem very good here. I can Thought Erasure and just take... I think I'm going to Thought Erasure and take 7. Because then I can They don't know about Kai's Wrath, so I'm going to do this. Enters tapped. Do this. I'm going to get rid of their spawn in my hand. Does it matter? I don't think it matters. I'm fine with that. Yes! Yes! Fuck you! Do, do, do. Might I actually win a single game against Embercleave Red? Or Embercleave Rakdos? Yeah. Rakdos Embercleave? I like Embercleave Rakdos a little bit better. Now, a lot of cool news. Let's see. So I can Kenrith. So the next turn I can gain a lot of life. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm the Elk King. The Erlkönig. I'm gonna gain some life, please. Alright, can I win the next game? Who knows? Let's see here. I mean, technically I could Aether Gust, the thingamajig, but, like, I don't think that Aether Gust... Maybe it's... I'm going second. Thought Erasure is worse. Don't hate me. But I feel like this should be fine. Hopefully I won't flood. I put the Fblthp back because Fblthp draws. We'll see. My nails are getting a little long. I need to fucking paint them. But I'm waiting for a friend so we can go get our nails did. Seems like an okay hand. Play this turn 1 because it has to come tapped. Take a drink of apple juice. AKA the best fruit juice. Don't at me, grape lovers. That is a good card to have. Temple of Scrylance. We're going to scry this to the bottom. Consider yourself playing against Black-Red Knights. Your opponent has already killed you once. Luckily, you won the second game. This helps you only in the scary door. I think I would rather... Oh, fuck. Oh, shoot. Ah, shoot. So, part of me wants to be able to cry next turn. I'm gonna Scrylance. Gotta keep that. So if those don't get bigger... Oh, they can't. Hell yeah, dude. You can't play Register either. Oh. Cry me a river. Oh, cry me a river. Cry me, cry me. Yes! Fuck you! We are rank neutral after that. Oh, goodness. Tomorrow we're going to play some Momir. It's only worth levels. It's only 3 levels. So it's going to be... not... I don't know if this is great. I feel like this should have also had, like, I don't know, card styles or something. Just 3 levels seems a bit excessive for this. It's fun to play Momir, but basically, oh, this is the one with Planeswalkers. all of the planeswalkers? Or just the war planeswalkers? Like, they don't say there. Whatever, it doesn't actually matter. Anyway, I'd like to thank my lovely patrons, especially Zen, for the continued support. If you'd like to join them and support the show, you can find links to that down in the description, as well as links to a bunch of other cool things that'll hopefully get you jiving. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I do, of course, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, go and tap that like button, add subscription to your mana pool, cast a comment in the comment section down below, pass the turn, end the vid to some of your friends, and of course, until next time, all will be one.